Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, hello, my friends. I hope we're all doing well. How do you cook the perfect medium steak? Well, my friends, it's your lucky day because today I'm going to show you how to cook the beautiful, most delicious, juicy medium steak. Come with me into the kitchen. Right, here we are in the kitchen. Now, what I've got here is I've got 4 sirloin steaks. Usually, I cook rump steak. A lot of people, they turn their nose up at a rump steak. But if you cook a rump steak hard and fast and you cook it medium and let it rest for around about 5 to 8 minutes, then you will be living the steak dream. But today I'm using sirloin steak. Now, it's very, very important that you get your steak before you cook it into a frying pan, you get it down to room temperature. If you don't get it down to room temperature, it's going to be tough, it's going to be rubbery, and it's also very, very important when you're cooking steak, you need to have a good pan. I've got a cast iron pan here, but you really need to get your pan up to a smoking point. There's a little bit of smoke happening here. I've got it on low at the moment, but I've been heating it up for quite a while. Now, what do you need to do to make the perfect medium steak? Well, you don't need to do much, my friends. All you need to do is have a little bit of olive oil, some salt, and some pepper. Now, I've already ground it up. I've got it prepared here, some salt and pepper. So let's go ahead and get our steak ready. We just get a little bit of olive oil here and we're going to brush it on the top here. And that should be enough there. Okay, now let's go ahead and put some salt and pepper on. You don't want too much, you don't want too little. You just want enough to, to give it a good seasoning. There we go. Some more on over there. Get our trusty tongs. Turn it over. A lot of people, they don't treat their steak with respect. You've got to look after them and make sure they're all happy before you put them in the frying pan. Okay, let's put a little bit of pepper and salt on here. There we go. That should be enough. Okay. Now I've got a cast iron frying pan here. A lot of people use other frying pans. That's okay, but as long as you get it up to a really high hot point of heat, then you will be living the dream. Here we go. I might just turn it up a little bit. Around about there. Now what I like to do for a steak is I like to get them out. And I put them on top of each other because when I put it in the pan, I like to render the fat on the edge and just cook that a little bit more before you cook the meat, which is here. Okay. Now, I'm just going to get this and flip it on its side like that. Hold it together with your tongs and place it in the hot frying pan. And you'll want to do this for around about, 3 to 5 minutes. Just get that edge rendered out. And you're going to create a beautiful beefy oil that you can fry your steaks in. Might turn it up. When you cook your steak, you need to do it hard and fast. If you don't, and you let it stew, it's going to be tough and rubbery. But the golden rule is, when you take your steak out of the fridge, bring it up to room temperature, leave it on the bench for about 1 hour. Okay. Got a good deal actually. I went to Pack and Save and I got 4 steaks for $14, which works out to be, on my calculations, around about $3.50 per steak, which is pretty good. You go to a restaurant, you get a steak and a few chips and a little bit of salad, and you pay what, $32 or whatever, or $28, $35. So once you've mastered the art of cooking a good medium steak, you'll be wanting to make your meals at home a lot more than going out to the restaurant. Now these steaks are not too thick. Usually I get steaks which are, quite a bit thicker, around about that much thicker, but today we're just going to do a bit thinner steaks, and they won't take long to cook at all. As long as your frying pan is really, really hot, you want to do it for around about 3 minutes on each side. After that, it is very, very important to rest your steak. You need to rest your steak for around about 5 to 8 minutes. Whew, getting a bit smoky here. Let's open the window. Open the door here. Got my beautiful air conditioner here. On a hot day, I turn that on, living the cold dream. Okay, got the window open. Okay. Righto, well, I think that should be enough on the edge. Got it up to a nice high temperature. And we'll lay it down flat now. There we go. See how much fat came out of the edge cap there? Well, it's going to make your steak very, very tasty. Before I put the meat into the pan, I put a little bit of olive oil. I love olive oil, very healthy. Okay, let's open the window a little bit more, get this airflow happening. Okay, I've got these beautiful plates that my sister Linda gave me for a Christmas present. I use them all the time. They're amazing. Beautiful. They're rustic. Great. I like it when you cook a roast meal and you can put all the gravy in and it doesn't all go over the edge. Good on you, Linda. Okay. Got it up on high. I love cooking with gas. It's instant heat. Now after frying these steaks, I'm going to let it rest on here for around about 5 to 8 minutes. It's important that you put a little bit of tin foil on the top. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to get my frying pan lid and put it on the top. Okay, looking good. Doesn't take long. As long as you've got that nice high heat. How we're doing underneath? Yep, looking good. Okay. Just about ready to turn it over. Do it fast and hard. Don't do it slow, or your meat will be tough. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yummo. Go on there. Might put a little bit more salt and pepper on the top. With the steak with the salt and pepper dream. Ground up a bit too much here. Hang on. Okay, well we're actually not too far away. When you put it under tin foil or under a frying pan lid, it will actually cook a little bit more and you'll get that beautiful medium result. So we don't want to do it too much longer. Yep, I reckon that's about it. We'll turn this one over. So the rest of them are pretty good now. Okay. Gonna turn it off and put it on our breadboard. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to cover it. My trusty frying pan lid. Oh, don't want to break the plate. Linda will kill me. Okay. Right. Here we go. And cover it now. Put that over here. It's all go here. Okay. Going to cover it. I'm going to wait for around about 7 minutes. I'll be back in 7 minutes and we'll have a look at our beautiful steak. Okay, my friends, it's been around about 7 minutes now. So let's go into the kitchen. Right, well, here we are in the kitchen. Let's have a look at our steaks, which have been resting for around about 7 minutes. Shut the window a little bit. The breeze doesn't make it cold. Okay, are we ready? Here we go. And there you have the beautiful, delicious, juicy, and hopefully medium steaks. Got all the juices running out here. Yummo, what more do you want? Okay, let's get our knife and cut it up. What I'll do is I'll cut up each one and we'll have a look on the inside. Now bear with me because the camera angle while I'm cutting it up will be a little bit crazy. Right, see if I can do this. Holding the camera. Okay. Right. Well, give me half a minute and I'll cut these up. I'll be back. Okay, folks, I've cut these up now. Let's have a look and see what they're like. There you go. Now that's looking pretty good. It's got a pinkish middle there. Check this one out. Nice. To be honest, maybe I did it for 1 minute, a little bit too longer, but they're very, very tender. And they're looking good. So maybe about half a minute or a minute less would have been good, but it's still very, very tender and juicy. Here we go. Looking good. Okay, let's cut a bit up and then we'll give it the taste test. Okay, here we go. Cut a little bits up here. That one's looking good. Nice and pink in the middle, juicy. Right, here we go. Oh, wow. Yeah. Beautiful. very tender. Let's try another bit here. Wow, yep. Oh, that is really tender. Really good. So there you go, my friends. Look, we've still got the juice all coming out. Looking good. So there you go. That's how you cook a medium steak. Well, tiny little bit above medium, but it's looking good, and it's still very, very tender. So there you go. Hope you learnt a little bit how to cook a good steak, but it's very important to get it down to room temperature before you cook it. All right, you have a good day, and we'll catch you later. Yum. Look at that. Yum. Oh.